Direct trade is a way of working with producers and cooperating as a business between the roasters and the farmers, compared to, for example, fair trade, which is a certification of all parties involved, and it guarantees certain prices. The direct trade is more focused about the idea that cutting out middlemen speeds up communication and allows better transparency and clarity and less margin for middlemen. But the problem a little bit with direct trade is that it stands and falls with the reputation of the roaster that is promising the direct trade or advertising the direct trade. That's why whenever we decided to kind of say publicly that we do direct trade, we wanted to put a little bit more rules on it, and we created our own definition of what direct trade means for us. That goes way beyond than just we deal directly or we know who the farmer is, but it then goes into also some sustainability aspects and ethical trading aspects, as well as like auditing consent from the farms. It is logistically more difficult because the roaster is taking responsibility over that coffee at the country of origin, or usually whenever it gets loaded onto the ship, not whenever it arrives in the warehouse. And there is a lot of preparation that goes into being actually able to export that coffee and being able to import that coffee as well. Also, we cannot really do with, buying directly. You cannot stage your deliveries throughout the year. You have to buy all of your year's supply from the country when the coffee is ready, because most producing countries have only one crop a year. So if you want to have available, Guatemalan coffee later on in the year, you have to buy all of your year's worth of supply whenever the harvest is fresh, bring it in, pay for it, store it, look after it really well, and then you'll not have any chance to bring in any more later. If your calculations about how much you'll need are wrong, there is no way of buying more. The reason why I thought we should implement and really stick by the direct trade model was because it allows us to have much greater control over our supply chain and much more reliability. Before, whenever we have been buying most of our coffees from importers, we have issues with consistency, with quality, with not being able to verify exactly where those coffees are coming from. And whenever we switched to buying directly first, there was this stage of fear and risk. How is that going to go? We're taking a lot of risks here. But as soon as we started working with a couple of the producers, we kind of realized how everybody is trying to do the best job possible and how rewarding the whole process became. And we improved our quality, we improved our consistency, we knew exactly where our coffees are coming from, and we could really see how the premiums that we're paying are improving people's lives. And that was very exciting. Thank you for watching this video. Stay tuned for the last episode in our mini-series where I'm going to be talking about trips to origin. If you have any questions about direct trade or how do we approach sourcing, put them in the comments below. And if you have enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.